everyone, it is Jazz here. Today I will be sharing with you my to be read for the 24-hour Manga Love Readathon. This is a readathon taking place during the full 24 hours of February 10th. It's kind of a pre-Valentine's Day sort of readathon, so the only real sort of rule or challenge is to read manga that is sort of romance themed or love themed during the readathon. And this readathon is hosted by Shayla at Shaegeeksout. I have linked her announcement video in the description for information, but definitely check out her channel in general, not just because it's really cool, but also because for this readathon she has done her own TBR as well as some recommendations of things that you can read for it. So I've never done a 24-hour manga readathon, so I don't know how much manga I will actually be able to read of my TBR during this readathon, but I feel like even though I picked quite a few things, I have a good chance at success because I will be sort of on a road trip during the day of this readathon, and I will be in the car with my parents for several hours, not having anything to do except to basically sleep and read. So I thought, why not do a 24-hour readathon when I will not be distracted at midnight? Since I will be sharing a hotel room with my parents, I will want to read something that I can read in the dark so that I don't have to like turn the lights on. So I've gotten some manga off of Comixology that I could download to my tablet. Now, the first one of those that I've chosen is Princess Jellyfish Volume 2. I am super excited about this. Read Volume 1. Also have watched the anime, and I love me some Princess Jellyfish, people. It is so cute and so relatable and just, I just can't wait to know what happens. I need more of Princess Jellyfish in my life. If you don't know what this is about, in short, it's about a young woman who's very obsessed with jellyfish, and she ends up one night having to try to save a jellyfish from a pet store, and she ends up doing this with the help of a beautiful stranger, and this beautiful stranger sort of ends up changing her life. I also thought as a backup, like in case I finish Princess Jellyfish super fast, that I would choose one that I could get off Comixology Unlimited, which means you can basically borrow ones that they have kind of in their unlimited sort of collection. And I decided to go with Heartbreak Club. This one I've never heard of, but it sounds like it's about this girl who has sort of a jinx on her, and basically every time she gets a crush on some person, this person ends up falling in love with someone else like immediately right before her eyes. And so she decides to join this group that basically sort of studies people's love lives, which sounds super weird, but it could be really interesting. Not sure I'll like this one, but I want to give it a try because I feel like readathons are for trying new things. Speaking of just trying random stuff during a readathon, I found this volume 1 that's a 3-in-1 volume of Hot Gimmick at the library and decided to give it a go. Feel like this one is gonna be kind of wackadoodle, but I'm hoping it's wackadoodle in a good way. It sounds like this manga is about a teenage girl who goes to buy a pregnancy test for her popular sister, and then things kind of go awry in her life from that point. Hoping that this will be amusing. It's gonna probably depend on the tone and how I take it, but the art in it looks really nice. My next two things that I have chosen are ones that have like not strictly romance vibes, but also like have influences of other genres. First one I have here is Volume 1 of Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon. Now, I grew up watching the anime of Sailor Moon, so I've watched some of that, and I've also watched some of Sailor Moon Crystal, but I've never gotten around to reading the manga, and I've always wanted to try it, so I'm gonna give this a try, and I think this still works for reading a romance manga, just because, yeah, there's definitely some romantic elements of Sailor Moon, but also she fights for love and justice. Lastly, I have 4 volumes of Fruits Basket here to read, so I have volumes 12 through 15 of this fabulous manga. This is about a girl named Taharu who ends up being sort of involved in the lives of a family with a secret curse, if you will. I love this so much. I've loved every volume that I've read pretty much. This is like one of those things that you read that you go, where have you been all my life? So I'm really excited to jump into this some more. I don't know if I will get through all 4 of these during the readathon because I think I will make the longer volumes of manga like my priority. But after that, I am definitely reading at least 2 volumes of Fruits Basket. That is my sort of large, but what a nice challenge to be read for this manga love readathon. I probably won't be doing any vlogging for this particular readathon just because I am on a road trip and I'm not going to be taking my camera, but I will say that I will be doing some updates on my social media when I can of what I'm reading and all that stuff. So if you want to check out my social media, all the links are below in the description. And that is it for today, my fabulous people. I will see you all soon. Thank you for watching. Bye!